Good evening all and welcome to VicMania Racing League Thursday nights at Zolder. Tonight's race is a 55-minute nighttime race starting at 9 PM with an 8 times speed. All other rules are the same as previous. Here is the top 15 for qualifying. Skinny Luke taking pole position with a 1:27.750. Certainly an improvement on speed from the previous season. The race got underway in clean formation, and in the approach to turn 1, plenty of positions were swapped. Eagles got a strong exit out of turn 1 and took the lead into turn 2. There was some jousting in the middle order as the BMWs went 3 wide into turn 1. Douglas went off track into turn 2. Jared in trying to take the outside line around Fletcher through turn 2 as well. This would backfire as Hamilton got past him through turns 3 and 4. Skinny unfortunately found the curbs at the first chicane in lap 1 and put himself into a bit of a spin. Wells made contact with Joslin into the second chicane, causing both of them to tumble down the order. Now amongst the back markers, Skinny Luke decided to pit straight away. Joslin made an error into turn 1 and lost 3 further positions. Tunks had a spin at the final corner of lap 4, executing a near-perfect 360 in the process. Joslin was making his way back up the order, having got past Jareding and Tunks, and now Hamilton as well. At the back of the field, Robbins aka Wolfer had a bit of a slide at the second chicane and lost a position. Tunks got back past Hamilton through turns 2 and 3, but this then resulted through a battle from 4 and down the back straight. There was plenty of post-race discussion about squeezing on the approach to the first chicane. Martin got it all wrong on the exit of the final corner, and this would result in his DNF. Joslin spent quite a lot of laps stuck behind Cupo, unable to make the pass stick. Eventually he would try to make the pass in the pits. The undercut proved to work for Joslin as Cupo exited the pits behind him. In the midst of everything else, Skinny Luke had been putting in good consistent laps and had made his way back up the order, passing Joslin as Joslin exited the pits. Wolfer had an incident out of the hairpin which resulted in pitting for damage straight away. However, it wasn't his night. First lap out of the pits, he binned it again and was out of the race. Wells also spent a significant time unable to get past Ing, and then got it all wrong on the exit of turn 1. Icarus suffered a network error that put him out of the race. Josman was catching up to Skinny Luke and started to apply some pressure. Approaching the hairpin, Josman also gave Skinny the "hey, look, a distraction" flash. There was pressure and light flashing everywhere as Eagles was trying to get past Cupo. Both Skinny Luke and Cupo would survive the pressure and prevail. Further back in the 6 overall, Ben Fletcher was holding a dominant position in the AM class. Tunks got squeezed by Jared Ing approaching the first chicane, having spent many laps trying to get past him. Zolder, a notoriously difficult track to overtake on, was creating plenty of action. A little bit of argy-bargy between the two chicanes and Tunks got past Jared Ing. Eagles spent a good portion of the race stuck behind Cupo, and in the final lap he went for the move that didn't pay off for either of them. In the end, it was the quiet running Vinny who took the lead in the Nissan, getting his first win of the season. Skinny Luke had made an excellent recovery from his first lap spin and finished second place ahead of Jozen. Ben Fletcher crossed the line in 6th place for his first ever AM class win, and was definitely happy about it, displaying some of that M power and lighting up the rear tyres. Hamilton joined him in his celebrations. So we go to the race results, and first, second, third overall and also pro, Vinny, Skinny Luke and Jozen. And then in the AM class, Ben Fletcher, then Jared Ing, and then Kyle Douglas. Turning our attention to the championship standings, and a gap is starting to open up at the front, but at the back end of the top 10 it is very tight, with 3 drivers within 4 points. Looking at the manufacturer standards, and Ferrari and Porsche are still duking it out in the points per entrant category. In the teams comp, Pro M4 is still dominating with 325 points, and then in second place is Pro M8, Skinny Luke and Greenway with 272 points. Thanks for joining us tonight. Next week we're off to Donington, where we have 2 30-minute sprint races.